There's a new study that says spending money on these three things is the best way to increase happiness in retirement and really at any age. Now, you may be familiar with studies in the past around people's income and how their happiness increases up to a certain point of income and then it kind of flatlines. Well, this newer study measures happiness in relation to what we buy, not just our income. And the researchers conducting this study, they look at four possible uses of money, and three of them increase happiness. The third one I've actually mentioned in previous videos, and I usually get a lot of backlash in the comments, but now I've got science backing me up. So let's get into it. And by the way, if you're already retired or you're close to it, look for the 5-minute retirement below this video. Now, as for the first two, you'll probably agree with these. The first thing to buy to increase happiness is buy experiences. Money spent on experiences lead to deeper personal fulfillment than buying material goods. That's what the study is finding. Because think about it for a minute. If you, let's pretend we're going to book a trip, a vacation, and you put it on the calendar in some date in the future. Now you've got time from now all the way until the date of that actual vacation, the start date, to positively anticipate looking forward to this vacation. Right? That anticipation alone, that increases happiness. When comparing purchasing physical possessions with purchasing experiences, here's what the study says. It says before consumption, waiting for material goods tends to lead to frustration, whereas waiting for experiences, that actually increases positive feeling of anticipation. And then we go on the trip, we have a great time. Now we've got something that's also very valuable and something that doesn't go away. And that's the lasting memories. Sometimes the memories are even better than the trip itself. So these experiences, things like traveling or attending certain events or cultural events or participating in your favorite hobbies, these are the things that create memories and they become a cherished part of your life story. So don't wait to increase these experiences in retirement. Spend some money now. You know, it could be a trip, could be a class to learn a new skill or attending an event. And if you can share these experiences with your friends or family, it makes it even better. So the question for you is, are you going to create more experiences in retirement than the previous 30 years? Let me know in the comments if you've got anything good coming up. Item number 2, in this study, the researchers call pro-social spending. And I would just call that generosity. The study says, on average, spending money on others may be more likely to fulfill each of these needs than spending money on oneself. So spending money on others boosts happiness by fostering connection with others and then offering a sense of fulfillment, which is key and crucial in retirement. And it just leverages our innate tendency towards altruism or giving and can create a lasting positive impact in others' lives. That can make you feel good. And this includes donations to charity, gifts to loved ones, to family, or really any form of spending that benefits others more than yourself. Right? It's about using our financial resources to make a positive impact or a difference in the lives of others. And that could be as simple as going out to eat with a friend and picking up the bill. An interesting part of this section of the study is that this isn't just for adults in America. The findings are actually worldwide and it's for any age. And it actually reminds me of this good story in this book called Plastic Donuts, where this dad is sitting on the couch and his 2-year-old daughter comes up to him and she's got a little plastic toy from her kitchenette, and it's a donut, and she's got it on a plate and she gives it to her dad. And then the dad says, "Thank you, Elizabeth," and gives her a big smile. And then her face lights up with joy. And she's so happy that she just gave something to her dad, which was pleasing and good. And then she scurried back to her kitchenette and she gets another thing, more fake food, and she brings it back to the dad. And she wants to keep giving and pleasing her dad. And no one taught her this. And no one taught her to experience joy when she gives, but it's just a part of being human. So the tip is, see if you can allocate a portion of your budget for pro-social spending or just generosity, right? This could be regular donations or setting up a fund, a college fund for grandkids, or it could simply be treating a friend to dinner. And also practicing generosity with family. It's a great way to pass down values versus just passing down money to your heirs, to your kids. Now let's move on to the next one. And then I want to share the 7 things that the happiest retirees do well. So for this third point, for some reason, people tend to disagree, but I've mentioned this in the past. And I'd like to know what you think, actually, in the comments. Let me know if you agree or disagree. So this third thing to buy to increase happiness is your time. Now, how do you buy your time, because we both know that you can make more money or your money can make money, but it doesn't make more time. But you can spend your time the way that you want. And the study suggests hiring services for tasks that are either time consuming or less enjoyable, like if it's household chores or if it's cleaning the windows or doing the gutters, things like that. Doing those things in order to focus more on activities that bring joy and relaxation, that's how you can actually increase your happiness. Buying time actually enhances the quality of life by reducing stress and then freeing up time for those more fulfilling activities. And you may have heard this before. Look carefully how you walk, not as unwise, but wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. And when you look at the meaning of these words, redeem, it actually means to buy back. So buy back the time because the days are hard. Now, the way that the researchers say it, they said trading money for time may promote happiness through multiple pathways. At the broadest level, people who prioritize time may be more inclined to use their time in emotionally satisfying ways. So the action item is identify the tasks that are essential but not enjoyable for you, and then consider hiring help for these tasks. And then an important step is use that freed up time to engage in those hobbies, the socialization, the experiences, or maybe it's just simply relaxing. So what do you think? Do you agree that spending money on these three things is the best way to increase happiness in retirement? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. And then here's the video on what the happiest retirees do and what they do well. I'll see you there.